Good, keeping the hands placed on the belly and over the heart, taking a breath in, expanding through the belly, lifting through the ribs and the chest. And exhale, lowering the chest, softening the ribs, hollowing out the belly. Good, inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. And exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Good, and as we start to center in and focus in on our breath, just starting to think about an intention for tonight's practice. It could be something simple like thanking yourself for showing up this evening. Maybe you had a busy day. Maybe you didn't think that you would have time to slow down and recharge. Allowing any thoughts to come and go without any judgment. Not worrying about what's to come after this class. Just staying focused on the here and now. Inhale, expanding through the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Keeping everything nice and relaxed. Good. On the inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And exhale, gentle twist over towards the right. Good. So if you're watching me, I will not be the mirror to you. When you go to your right, I will also be going to the right. Good. Taking a breath in, lengthen through the crown of the head. And on your exhale, finding a little bit deeper expression of this pose. Twisting through the low spine, the mid-back, the shoulders, and allowing the gaze to be last. Good. Inhale, arm sweep up and overhead. And exhale, twisting towards the left. Good. Finding a twist with the lumbar spine, the mid-thoracic. The shoulders will follow, and then the gaze. Inhale, lift the chin, rise through the crown of the head. And on your exhale, finding a deeper expression of this pose. Good, finding a gentle twist. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead. And on the exhale, allowing them to fall in front of you, slowly walk the fingertips out and fold, allowing your forehead to meet the mat. Good, releasing through the back of the neck, releasing any tension that you might feel. Making sure that the sit bones are still grounded on your mat. Keeping this pose active, pressing through the fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good, slowly start to walk the fingertips back up. And on your inhale, outstretch the arms. Find length in your fingertips. Spreading the fingers wide, creating even more space in between the web space of the fingers. Breathe in, open the chest. And on your exhale, just giving yourself a nice gentle hug. These times are hard and difficult, so don't forget to love yourself. Thank yourself for being here. I love you, self, and I'm happy that you're here as well. So on your next breath, let's meet in a tabletop position. Making sure that the shoulders are over the wrists and the hips are over the knees. On your inhale, we're going to drop the belly, open the heart, lift the gaze up towards the sky. or ceiling. And on your exhale, lower the chin towards the chest. Lifting the belly, finding a roundness in the spine. Good. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart, lift the gaze. And exhale, chin to chest, lift the belly, round the spine. Good. Flowing through this 3 more times on your own breath. Breathing with every inhale and exhale. Feel free to add any movements that feel good to you. Maybe finding a C shape in your spine. Adding in some hip circles. This is yoga. This is your practice. I encourage you to add in any movements that feel good to you and your body today. And at any point in time, if you need, you can always come back and sit in a child's pose. Good. Last breath here. Inhale. And on your exhale, finding some stillness in the spine, pressing through the pads of the fingertips, keeping the navel close towards your spine. We're going to lift the knees up about 2 inches off of the mat. Taking a deep breath in to prepare. And on your exhale, pressing through the toes and the fingertips, lift the knees 2 inches off the mat. Good. Bracing your core here. Hold. Lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop to your knees. Untuck the toes. Sit the hips back for a quick counter pose and child's pose. Good. Keeping the pose active, pressing through the fingertips, getting the shoulders engaged. Inhale together. And exhale, release. Good. On your next breath, coming back up into a tabletop. We're going to do that 2 more times. Pressing through the pads of the fingertips, making sure the toes are tucked. Draw the scapulas back. Inhale. And exhale, press and lift the knees 2 inches up off of the mat, keeping the core nice and engaged. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, sit back, child's pose. Inhale together. And exhale, let it go. Good. Last time, coming back up into a tabletop. Pressing through the fingertips, inhale. And exhale, lift. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up, press back, downward facing dog. Good. Now, since this is our first down dog of the day, take your dog for a walk, bend the knees. Maybe shift the hips from side to side. Have fun with it. Good. 2 more breaths here. And on your next breath, finding some stillness in the body, start to slowly walk the feet up towards your hands, meeting in a fold. Allowing a generous bend in your knee, taking out any tension you might have in the hamstrings. Option here to grab opposite elbows, and just allow the chest to relax on the thighs. Good. Creating space through the low back. Maybe you want to add in some circles. Good. Inhale. And on your exhale, release the palms towards your mat, slowly finding a figure 8 pattern. Moving the spine, moving the hips from side to side. Exploring movement, moving our body in some ways that we don't get to every day. Good. And as your hands meet the center, slowly with control, stacking the spine one vertebrae at a time. Taking it nice and slow, going at your own pace. Allow the neck to be last. On your inhale, arms reach up and overhead. And exhale, fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, hands to shins, lengthening all the way through the crown of the head towards the sacrum. And exhale, fold. Good, pressing through all four corners of the feet. On your inhale, root to rise, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Good. Maybe walking your feet in a little bit if you need to. On your inhale, arms sweep up. And on the exhale, finding a chair pose. Good, option to have the arms up by the ears, biceps by the ears. Or maybe you want to bring your hands to heart center or finding cactus arms to open up the heart. Good, stay for the inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Good, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold, step back, high plank. Good, stay for the inhale. On the exhale, lower down chaturanga or knees, heart, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Finding extension in the elbows, lifting the gaze. And on the exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Good, staying here for a moment, checking in with your breath, making sure that you're pressing actively through the fingertips, not dumping into the wrists. On your inhale, right leg lifts high. And exhale, step it through. Dropping the left heel, coming up into your warrior one. Good, so hips should be nice and square. Your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. On your inhale, find length. And exhale, hands frame the front foot. Step back, high plank. On your breath, lower down knees, heart, chin, or chaturanga. Good, keeping the elbows nice and close to you. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, on your next inhale, left leg comes high. And exhale, step it through. Dropping the back heel at a 45-degree angle. Coming up into your warrior one. Good, inhale, find length. And exhale, hands frame the left foot, step back, high plank. Lower down knees, heart, chin, or chaturanga, keeping elbows close to you. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, staying here for 5 breaths, allowing any movements that feel good to the body. Always an option to come down onto the knees. Sit back into a child's pose if that feels good to you. Good, 2 more breaths here. And last breath together, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good, on your inhale, gaze between the fingertips. Step, jump, or hop towards the top of your mat. And on your inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Hands to shins. And exhale, fold forward. Good, inhale, finding a bend in the knee, arms reach up, chair pose. Good, and exhale, straighten the legs, palms to heart center. Good, very nice. Shake it out for a moment, little Shakasana. My favorite pose. Good, and then finding some stillness when you're ready. On the inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Good, inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold, stepping the right foot back. Allowing the knee to meet the mat, untuck the toes, arms reach up, low lunge. Good, staying here for a moment, squeezing through the right glute, really feeling and opening up through the hip flexor. Biceps by the ears. On your inhale, find length through the spine, reaching up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands meet the mat, step back, high plank. Good, lower down knees, heart, chin, arch, chaturanga. On your inhale, low cobra. Keeping elbows close to you. Keeping the glutes engaged, making sure not to dump into the low back. And on your exhale, tuck the toes, pushing back up into a downward facing dog. Good, taking a cleansing breath together, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good, on your next breath, lifting the right leg high. And exhale, step it through. Dropping the left knee, untuck the toes, reaching the arms up, low lunge. Good, this time squeezing the left glute. Leaning forward, opening up through the left hip flexor. On your inhale, finding length in the arms. And exhale, framing the foot, stepping the left foot towards the top of your mat, meeting in a fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Good, pressing through all four corners of the feet. Inhale, arm sweep up and overhead. And on your exhale, baby back bend, opening up the arms into cactus. Good, keeping the core and the glutes nice and engaged here. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Good. On the inhale, arms up and overhead. And exhale, fold. Good. From this fold, slowly start to walk the feet to heel toe the feet out until the heels are facing you, like this. Finding a yogi squat, so malasana. Good. Keeping the elbows, pressing out into the knees, finding a little bit of openness here, option to sway from side to side. Good, stay here for just a moment. Option here for crow if that's in your practice. Good, inhale together. And on the exhale, plant the hands, lifting the hips up, finding a wide-legged fold. And then slowly start to walk the feet back, meeting in a downward facing dog. Good, on your next inhale, right leg lifts high. And exhale, finding a bend in the knees, stacking the hips open. If you have the space, option to find wild thing if that's in your practice. I will hit this wall, but I will show you on the other side. Good, if you found your wild thing, unflip your dog, lifting the leg up towards the sky. And exhale, step it through. Finding a high crescent lunge, reaching the arms up. Good, this time the knees off the ground, finding your balance here. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, finding a revolve twist. So you're gonna be twisting towards the right. Staying active through the legs. Thinking about spiraling the thighs together. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, finding warrior two. So I'm going to turn my body so you can see me. Good, keeping the gaze over the index finger. On your inhale, flipping the front palm, leaning forward just about an inch, and then reverse your warrior. Good. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm to thigh, reaching the arm up and overhead. Staying active through the arm, through the leg, making sure not to just dump into the shoulder. Taking your breath in. And on your exhale, reverse your warrior. Good. Breathing here. Inhale, extended side angle. Option here to find a bind if that's in your practice, allowing the back arm to drop, peeling open the shoulder, and then bringing the opposite arm underneath, finding a bind. Good. On your next breath, releasing the bind, coming back up into your warrior two. And then exhale, framing the front foot, step back into your high plank. Lowering down knees, heart, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. On the inhale, lifting the left leg high. Exhale, finding a bend in the knee, stack the hips, open up. Again, option to find your wild thing, or flipping your dog. Allowing the left heel to meet the mat. And on your next breath, unflip the dog, lifting the left leg high. And exhale, step it through. Good, reaching the arms up into high crescent lunge. Inhale together. Finding length through the fingertips. On your exhale, revolve, twist towards the left. Good, finding a balance point here. Pressing through the front foot. Inhale, arms back up. And exhale, warrior two. Good, checking in with our posture. On your inhale, flipping the left palm, leaning forward slightly, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Good, maintaining a good breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale, and exhale, extended side angle. Good, on your next breath, reverse your warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Option once again to find the bind, allowing the right arm to fall behind your back, peeling open the shoulder, the left to meet the right underneath. Gazing up at the ceiling. Staying here for one more breath. Good, on your next breath, release the bind. Coming back up into your warrior two. Inhale, opening up, broadening the shoulders. And on the exhale, palms meet the mat, stepping back into your high plank. Slowly lower down knees, heart, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we're gonna be here for 5 breaths. Again, adding in any movements that feel good to you. Maybe you wanna pedal the feet out from side to side. Maybe child's pose is calling you. Good, 2 more breaths here. Final breath we'll take together. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good, on your inhale, lifting the right leg high. And exhale, bringing the right knee to right elbow. Good, hold here for a moment. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Good, inhale, right leg high. And exhale, step it through. Coming up into your high crescent lunge. Good, inhale, hold. And then on the exhale, coming back up, bringing the left leg with you, meeting in chair pose, hands to heart center. Good, we're meeting in a chair pose. And on your next breath, bringing the left heel up, extending it back, finding your warrior three. Good, option to allow the hands to come out. And then slowly allow the toes to meet the mat, meeting back up into your high crescent lunge. Good, inhale, find length. And exhale, palms meet the mat, stepping back into your high plank. Lowering down knees, heart, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, meeting back into your downward facing dog.